What if I told you the secret to living a long, happy, and healthy life isn't in expensive medicines or complicated workouts, but in the way you eat and live every single day? And one Japanese doctor proved this by living actively till 105. Stay with me, because what you're about to discover could completely change the way you look at aging. Meet Dr. Shigeaki Hinohara, Japan's oldest practicing doctor who lived a sharp, energetic, and joyful life till the age of 105. He didn't rely on fancy diets. He didn't believe in taking tons of pills. He didn't even stop working till he was 100. So, how did he do it? In this video, we're going to break down his 5 powerful longevity secrets, from simple foods to tiny lifestyle habits that anyone can start using after the age of 30, 40, 60, or even 80. And trust me, number 4 alone might blow your mind. Let me ask you something. When was the last time you left the dining table feeling light, not stuffed? One of the biggest mistakes people make, especially after 40, is overeating. Dr. Hinohara followed an ancient Japanese principle called hara hachi, which means eat until you're 80% full. And science today backs it up. Eating less reduces inflammation, slows aging, and keeps your digestion smooth. Think about it. We live in a world where food is everywhere. But sometimes, health comes not from what we add, but what we avoid. But eating less doesn't mean missing nutrition. In fact, Dr. Hinohara had a secret weapon food for heart health, and hardly anyone talks about it. One of Dr. Hinohara's favorite daily foods was beans, especially soybeans and other plant-based proteins. Why beans? Beans are full of clean protein. They're packed with fiber, minerals, antioxidants, and heart-friendly plant protein. They help lower bad cholesterol. They keep your heart strong. And unlike red meat, they don't inflame your arteries. In fact, Okinawa people, world's longest living community, eat beans almost every day. Black beans, lentils, chickpeas, soybeans, tofu, all these are not poor man's food. They are smart man's food. Dr. Hinohara didn't just care about heart health. He also paid special attention to the gut. Your gut is like your second brain. If it's unhappy, you'll feel tired, bloated, foggy, and low energy. People eat fast food, fried food, and processed snacks, then wonder why they feel bloated, tired, low energy, constipated. Dr. Hinohara knew the secret. A happy gut equals a happy life. That's why he ate fermented foods daily, like miso, natto, pickled veggies, or yogurt. These foods feed the good bacteria in your gut. They improve digestion, and they boost your immunity. Because as we age, our gut health naturally declines. We produce fewer digestive enzymes. We absorb fewer nutrients. One story tells of an elderly Japanese woman who struggled with digestion for years until she started eating small amounts of fermented foods daily. The difference? She felt lighter, more energized, and her digestion improved dramatically. Dr. Hinohara was ahead of his time. Long before probiotics were trendy, he understood that fermented foods could strengthen the body from the inside out. Now, let's talk carbs. Modern diets often fear carbs. Low carb, no carb, keto everywhere. Remember, carbs are not bad. Wrong carbs are bad. In Okinawa, oldest people love carbs, but the right kind of carbs. Sweet potatoes were their superfood. In fact, sweet potatoes made up almost 60% of the traditional Okinawan diet. Not white bread, not processed sugar, but colorful, fiber-rich, nutrient-packed sweet potatoes. Dr. Hinohara loved them too. Sweet potatoes are loaded with antioxidants, vitamins like A and C, and slow-burning energy that fuels the body gently, without blood sugar spikes. They're filling, affordable, and incredibly versatile. And unlike processed carbs, sweet potatoes feed both your body and your gut bacteria, supporting digestion, heart health, and energy. So don't fear carbs. Fear processed carbs. Nature's carbs, like sweet potatoes, might just be the fuel for a long, vibrant life. But food was just half the story. Dr. Hinohara had one powerful lifestyle rule that kept him joyful and mentally sharp till his last breath. Even at 100 years old, he was still working, still writing, still giving talks, still exercising lightly every day. Most people stop living after retirement. Sitting all day, watching TV for hours, no goals, no dreams. But Dr. Hinohara believed staying busy, staying curious, and staying useful keeps you young. He famously said, "Energy comes from feeling good, not from eating a lot or sleeping a lot." In other words, staying engaged with life keeps you young, having purpose, moving your body daily, laughing, learning, giving. That's the rhythm that not only adds years to your life, but life to your years. That is the real medicine for the soul. Dr. Shigeaki Hinohara's simple, soy-rich Japanese diet and active lifestyle can help prevent major diseases like heart disease, type 2 diabetes, obesity, osteoporosis, and certain cancers, like breast and prostate. It also supports brain health, reducing the risk of Alzheimer's and depression, while fermented and high-fiber foods improve digestion and fight chronic inflammation. By eating whole, unprocessed foods and staying active with purpose, this lifestyle boosts overall health and helps you age with strength and clarity. So, if you really want to live long, healthy, and happy like Dr. Hinohara, start small. Eat till 80% full. Add beans and lentils daily. Include fermented foods for gut health. Enjoy smart carbs like sweet potatoes. Keep moving. Keep learning. Keep living. Dr. Hinohara showed us that a long life isn't built in hospitals. It's built in our homes, our kitchens, and our daily routines. You don't need a perfect body or fancy supplements, just a little awareness, a few simple changes, and the courage to start today. And if this video gave you even one new idea, please like, share it with someone you care about, and hit subscribe. Because together, we're building not just longer lives, but better ones.